So I'm on holiday at the moment, as you can probably see behind me. I hope it's not too noisy, but I thought it would make a nice background, so here we go. This is going to be my review of A Darker Shade of Magic by Victoria Schwab, and I read this with Erica from Erica Chung because we are doing a silent bookish duel, which means that we're both reading the book at the same time. We're both reading the book at the same time, but neither of us said anything about it. We haven't talked about it at all or discussed it. We just wanted to read it, upload our reviews, and we thought to make it a bit more fun, we would ask each other 3 questions and we could choose 1 or 2 or 3 to answer, so we're going to do that. So first of all, I wanted to say that I really enjoyed it. It's the first adventure story that I've read in a long time. There's magic, it felt quite swashbuckling, and it moves along at a really nice pace as well. It's basically about 4 Londons, so you've got your red London, your white London, your grey London, and your black London. Grey London is the London that we know, and that is magical. It does have some magic, but there's not a lot of it, and nobody knows about it either. Then you've got your red London, which is very magical and quite prosperous. You've got white London, which is magical but isn't doing very well and is quite dangerous. And then you've got black London, which has disappeared. The book starts off with Kel from red London, and he has magical abilities and he's able to pass from one London to another. So he's kind of sent on envoy tasks, I guess, to each of the different royal families in each of the different Londons. But he's not the only main character. There's also Lila from Grey London, who I really loved. She's really seeking a better life for herself and she wants adventure. I thought all the characters in this book were really memorable and fun, and they just fit the places that they came from. Like the King and Queen from White London really fit that scenery, I guess. As for the worlds themselves, I really loved White and Red London. I thought they were really vivid, and well, not vivid in the case of White London, but I found it really easy to imagine being there and imagine the atmosphere around there. I actually thought the weakest world was Grey London. It didn't feel like I was in London. I always felt like White London and Red London were described a little bit more fully, and maybe that's just because we know what Grey London is like, and I mean, we've all seen pictures of our London, but nobody has ever seen Red and White London, so obviously more description needed to go into those parts. But I still would have liked a little bit more description for Grey London, just to place me in that environment. I didn't realise this book was actually part of a duology, I think, so I'm really looking forward to the sequel. I don't usually like series and duologies and things like that these days, but because I'm lazy, really. But I'm actually really looking forward to seeing where this story goes, and I really liked the way it ended because it felt like it could have just wrapped up there and that would have been fine. But there's also room for more story, which is great, because I would love to see these characters again and these worlds again. Okay, so the questions that Erica gave to me are: which London do you want to visit or explore, and why? So I thought about this, and I think I would really like to see White London because I think this book would make a really good film simply because of the visual aspect of it. Like, White London would look fantastic, and I really want to see like the costuming and things like that. I just had a really strong image of that, so I would love to visit there. Obviously I would like some kind of protection, magical protection with me if I ever did go there, and I don't want to get caught there or anything like that, but I would like to see it. Second question is, if you could take one thing from Red London, what would it be? I would really like to take Kel's coat because I just really like that coat. I think that would be amazing. Like, whatever outfit you're wearing, you could just like pull it inside out and boom, you just have the perfect outfit. That would be amazing. So handy. The third question is, there were a few interpretations, meanings of magic introduced in the book. Which one did you find most significant? I actually just thought of a different answer to the one that I was going to say. So right near the beginning of the book, Kell is kind of thinking about the differences between Red London and Grey London, and how Grey London has its own charms even though it's not very magical. And they have music boxes, and he's like really intrigued by these music boxes because they take so much intricacy to work and they take no magic at all. And I thought it just really reminded me of like the way technology is going right now, and everything is developing so quickly, but then there's also something really nice about things that don't take as much technology as they do now, like a music box that just really, I don't know, it just made me think about technology and how sometimes we don't really need it, we can just use the old things. And I guess that kind of ties into Kell's idea that magic is something that should be a balance and not to be overused or let it use you. Alright, so that's the end of my review. I think I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 stars. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!